Hey guys, it's Rosealyn. I want to welcome you to a game called Robin. This game is about living with chronic fatigue syndrome. This is something that I deal with on a daily basis, which is tied into my fibromyalgia diagnosis. And I think this is going to be an interesting experiment to show you what daily life is for me and for others who might have chronic illnesses or chronic disabilities that affect our energy levels and affect our ability to do things. So let's go ahead and start and see what it's like. So all your blood tests have come back. You really couldn't find anything. But why do I feel so tired all the time? Yeah, I've gone through blood work after blood work after blood work and everything is normal. At least we've eliminated what it could be. Lupus, blood cancers, blood diseases, anything rheumatological. They check the whole thing, and it's a whole panel. They check all your proteins, they check all your vitamin levels. It's a lot of blood draws. I suppose sometimes it's easier to have an answer. Sometimes when I was going through my diagnosis process, I don't know how many times I prayed, God, just let it be lupus. Just let it be rheumatoid arthritis. Let it be something so I know what it is, so I can treat it, so I can accept it and let it go. And when you get diagnosed with something like fibromyalgia, the doctors don't know how to treat fibro. They don't know how it progresses. They don't know what it does over time. There's no treatment. And getting a diagnosis like that can lead to a lot of hopelessness. Maybe it's all in my head. Every day, guys. Or maybe I'm just lazy. Every day. It's so hard to stay positive. Feeling defeated, Robin decides to spend the long weekend at home in order to recover some energy. This is her weekend. If you guys heard me mention it before, energy in my terms is spoons, and it's from a spoon theory that was written by a person who has a chronic condition like I do. You start out your day or whenever you've woken up with a certain amount of spoons in your hand, and you can spend those spoons to do things like maybe taking a shower takes 3 spoons one day, maybe getting out of bed takes a spoon. Cooking food for yourself might take 4 or 5 spoons. It just depends on how you're feeling that day. Oh, what a cute little room. Oh, we do look tired. This is like me on a daily basis. I've just grown to love my dark circles. My glasses hide them really well. Okay, March 1st. Too early for sleep. Yeah, that's a lie. If I'm tired, I'm immediately in bed. Make something to eat. Okay, so you can see our little circle down there, how many spoons, essentially spoons, it takes. So sleeping would, go ahead and refresh all of my spoons. Let's see. Feed Robin. Takes a little bit of spoons. Take a shower. Spoons. Browse the internet. Do some work. Water your plants. Pick up your clothes. Read a book. So you have to choose between the things that refresh you and the things that must be done. So commonly, I'll run into days where I don't have enough spoons at all to complete tasks. So what that ends up causing is a lack of spoons for the things that refresh me. So I'm going to feed Robin first. Okay, and this is just one of those things. We have to take care of ourselves first so we can still function. Okay. Let's see, what else have we got? Take a shower, work, water plants, read a book, make something to eat. Okay, we've fed Robin. Let's feed ourselves. Okay? I'm busy right now. We're cooking. So you can see almost half of my day has been used already. Okay, so for me, typically, I could do roughly 2 meals, cook 2 meals. I can maybe do the dishes once or the laundry. I can take Maggie outside once. Let's see, what else? I can watch, maybe watch a Twitch stream, and then I'm done for the day. So I have to move those items around if I choose to record. So as of this recording, for example, it is 5:45 a.m. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. But that's when I had spoons. So that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You learn with these situations that you use your spoons when you have them. So Mr. RG will wake up around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I might go back to bed. So that also gives him some time away from me to be able to refresh himself, because it's a lot of work living with someone who has a disability or a chronic illness. Okay, so we fed Robin, we fed ourselves. Now we need to make sure that we have food for tomorrow. We do some work. Okay, now it's almost evening. We can relax. We can pick up clothes, or we can take a shower. Now, some people might see taking a shower as relaxing. Some days it is, some days it's not. So for most days for me, taking a shower takes 2 to 3 spoons, which is a lot of spoons some days. So reading a book might be relaxing, but then I'm sacrificing a shower, or I'm sacrificing the relaxing feeling of having a clean house. For me, being organized and having cleanliness is huge. So what I am going to choose, since I know how I work, is I'm going to get a shower before I go to bed so I can relax. Smart ideas. Okay, so that's going to take us down to just a little bit. So you can see there was no time for relaxation at all. We did our duty by our friend Robin. We ate, okay? We did our work, and we got a shower, and that's pretty much it. So we're too tired to read, too tired to do any more chores at all. No more food for the day. I actually average maybe 1 or 2 meals a day, just because it's just, I sleep so much. To be able to get that rest back is just, is too important. Okay. So we don't even have energy to get on the internet and socialize. And I think this is a big part of being a creator as well, is that I want to be there for you, that you guys that are in content creation, you guys that stream, and I want to hang out with all of you lovely people, all of my friends. But sometimes I hit it hard some days, and I just open Twitter, I open my socials, I check to make sure I have no messages, I close it, and I go to bed. Okay. So in this case, Robin is even too tired for that. So we're going to go ahead and go to bed. You looked over at your unwatered plants. You shouldn't forget to tend them this weekend. The foul smell of unwashed dishes keep you awake. You'll have to do them soon. You sighed. It's been a while since you did some fun navigating on social media. Your dirty clothes are piling up. Good thing no one's visiting. You glance upon your backlog of books. Someday you'll get around to reading them. You woke up feeling even more exhausted than usual. Sometimes that's how it is too. Oop, we have a friend calling. Hey Robin, having a nice weekend? Yeah, what's up? I just won free tickets to the movies. You want to come? It sounds okay. This is another thing to talk about, and I'm really glad that I'm explaining all of this. Being social and going out takes significantly more spoons, because in my case, you're putting on a mask when you go out. That you're saying, I'm okay, I'm going to keep a smile on my face. Even with my friends who know that I struggle, I purposely try not to bring up that I don't feel well. And that's so we can enjoy our time together. I don't want them to pity me. And that's a big part of dealing with this, is hearing someone say, I'm sorry for what you're going through is nice, but hearing it every single day makes you even more depressed about the situation that you're in. So when you have an opportunity for a friend who says, let's go do something human, I take it. Of course, I've been wanting to hang out. Awesome, meet you at the usual spot? Yep, see you soon. See you. Okay, that's probably going to take For me, it would take more than half of my day, depending on how long we were out. And the kind of film. If it's horror, even more. Yep. Okay. So that's pretty accurate. Okay. So we still have some responsibilities. Plants can go 2 to 3 days. I'm not too worried. Shower, for me, every 2 to 3 days. You just keep yourself as clean as you can. That's how it is. Okay. That's just humanity of it. We need to feed Robin. Okay. Since we went to the movies, maybe we had some popcorn. So maybe we did get some nourishment today. But we have no energy left for cooking, nothing left for dishes, plants to pick up or to relax or read or get on the internet. So back to bed we go. Your stomach rumbling kept you awake. Although exhausted, you had to make a sandwich in the night. That happens too. You looked over at your unwatered plants. You shouldn't forget to tend them this weekend. You sighed. It's been a while since you had some fun on social media. You feel filthy. You were too tired to shower, and it feels gross. Yeah. Your dirty clothes are piling up. Good thing no one's visiting. It was a tiring day still. But it was worth it to go out with Jay. Okay. So, because we went out yesterday, it looks like we're missing three-ish spoons, okay? So, we need to do... Looks like the plants need tended to... So it looks like we need to spend a day on tasks that must be done. Okay? Okay, so plants are every 2 days, looks like. Let's see, we should eat, but we might not be able to take a shower. We should eat. And people's priorities differ. Someone might say, I'd rather take a shower than eat, and that's okay. Sometimes your hunger can be affected by things like that. So at this point, we cannot take a shower. We cannot feed Robin. No work, no browsing the internet, but our room is semi-clean. We can't even do our dishes today. Robin chirps in disdain at you. You didn't tend to her. She sounds upset. Unwashed dishes. No fun, no shower, backlog of books, and just like that, the weekend's over. Robin had a ton of fun this weekend, but ignored her responsibilities. The week ahead is going to be harder because of it. Hopefully, she can manage. And that's Robin. I hope you learned something today. I hope that you've learned about fibromyalgia, about chronic fatigue syndrome, that you take away from this that not all disabilities are visible, that there are people like myself who live and still flourish in our own way with chronic disabilities, with chronic illnesses that cause our energy levels to be significantly reduced. Now, the one thing that this experience did not explain or go into was the fact that in fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome, most people who go through this also have muscle ache and fatigue. So what that means is that on top of being tired, you hurt. So things like climbing the stairs, things like doing the dishes, things like getting a shower, those things, because you moved, cause your muscles to stiffen up. And when they stiffen up, they hurt really, really bad. So it's kind of being locked in a semi-Charlie horse when your muscle locks because of interaction with the muscle strands. There's a biologist here, big brain. Okay, so you got to think of being in a semi-Charlie horse state plus being too tired at the same time. So really, the people who deal with these things are huge superheroes, okay? So remember that, check on your friends if they're saying, I'm too tired today. Respect that and say, I understand. You've got specific things today that you have to get done that are on your list, and you only have a certain amount of spoons. But thank you for going on this journey with me. I hope your spoon level is high and it stays high, and that this video increased your spoons by a little bit, that you learned something today but also had a good time. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.